Good morning, hope you are enjoying your day today. So, upon
What do you
joining one of
need?
the three factions, I joined Hollowed Mars faction, and I'm going to show you all of them from the beginning to the end, first mission to the last mission. So your first mission on a Hollowed Mars would be to basically go to the vigil, well, close enough to the vigil with a greasy thorn and light it upon the altar. So the first mission is one of the easiest to do. As you progress further in, it gets a lot more, I would say long, as in you have to go region to region. It's not as difficult, provided you have the weapons and armor.
I wonder.
Now, I'm not going to show you all the writing because
The vigils are a necessary evil.
Read and do your
This
own
troubles
thing as you
me.
progress through it. But once you've done that, you just return.
Oliel said much the same. On that
Oli
note,
says much
I
the
have
same,
work
eh?
for you.
So upon that, you go to your second mission now, once completing your first mission, which is one of the easiest of the lot. So I'm just going to give you a quick scroll on what to come. So once you return to Share Onei's, I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, you go to the Ghost Pass, which is right at the fort there, north. Then you just go through that towards... So basically you make your way through the Ghost Pass fort towards the Corrupted Tombs, in which if you already unlocked it, they already got a video up for it. In order to get to there, you got like a green door to you got open. Now, upon entering the room, obviously you got your myriad myriad. I don't know how that's pronounced again, seriously.
So
But,
I'm
once
going
you're
to
there,
trust
got
you.
Ollie,
We still
your
have
friend,
time before the damage is permanent.
Aurai.
All right, stand back. Far back.
Yeah, you're gonna have a few skeletons to fight here. Pretty easy, I would say. You have to defend her as she just basically died. Upon defeating, she comes back alive, revived by her a god of the faction that she has joined. She has now got god arms,
The corruption
or white arms,
lashed
not
back
human
against
anymore.
me during the Hilat. Wonderful!
Upon doing that, you just return
No.
all the way back to your faction,
Walk in peace.
which is all the way back to
Well done.
Emerkar Forest. No,
As
Hollowed
Oliel purified the
Mars.
altar, the command, replacing her lost body parts with light. I bestow my blessing upon you. Be well.
So you would get a new mission, but it'd be the second mission or the third mission, I would say, for the faction of the Hollowed Mars.
Obviously, we would like to come to a fair arrangement. Aurai needs you.
Then you have to make your way to Emerkar Forest just to... Now, once there, you make your way to the blue chambers at the top once you're in the city, and talk to Aurai. Now, this is an option when you're looking for this guy.
Bugmen.
Now, you can find him in the Hornet's Nest, the hive, Hornet's Hives. It'd be the first one. He'd just be there, he'd be corrupted, he would want help. But you won't be able to save him, as it'd be too late.
Something hit me in the back. That.
Elat, so that's our god. Hollowed Mars god is Elat.
Don't waste your energy. Just Make it.
And that guy was a good guy. He helped me like a few times in the infused. So a colossal hive, I believe, is where he was at. I got the name wrong earlier. Oh, and here's a helpful tip: if you're looking for yellow copper, it's actually on a tree. I don't know where actually, but it's around the colossal hive area. That's one way of finding copper.
Cardinal announced that Zephyrian was killed, but didn't give any details.
So once again, it's optional. If you do it, you can give details on what happened to him.
Why? Why would someone do this? Things aren't well
Yes,
here in
why?
Monsoon
Why would they
either.
do this?
Oliel was arrested.
He's here under suspicion of murder.
Now, obviously, Aurai will be under arrest by the main Danium Lockwell, but you can easily enough get her out by having some silver on you.
Are you trying to bribe me? I suggest you think very hard about that decision. All right, I'll take it. Take her and
Corrupted.
get out.
I'm grateful.
She'd be in the room next to the room you bribed.
This needs thinking about.
The guy.
Hmm.
You then had to, after talking to
Farewell,
her, you
my
then have to
friend.
make your way to a Brasa desert. But before that, you go back to your main person that you're getting the quests from.
Friend, that may be for the best.
Well done.
So upon doing that, you have completed the mission, your next mission, to go towards your next mission of Elat. So every mission is named differently. This one that I was just on was called Doubt and something. Doubts and Secrets. So your next one would be Truth and Purpose upon the whole of Mars faction.
Some more. Aurai needs you. Oliel
So you
should
then
be
make
in
your
the
way
slums of
to
In
Levant,
the
which is in
Abras
a
Samor
Brasa
Aurai needs you.
desert.
Well
Again,
met,
I'm
friend.
very bad
Listen
at
well.
pronouncing these words.
Oliel should be in the slums of Levant, in the Abrasar desert.
So you can just go through Emakar Forest and then towards a Brasa desert. Now, Aurai will be in the slums on the south of the city. So, starting from the blacksmith, you make your way towards the door. Now, once you enter the slums, you're going to see Aurai on the
Elas
right.
sent you, didn't he?
You will have to go to the Titan's Cave. I'm going to show you a quick way in order to get there upon the high ridges area instead of starting from the top like I did, and it took about 10 minutes just to get down there upon fighting many people. Sorry about that. It's the gardens first, it's the walled gardens first, and then there's the Titan Cave I went to after.
This is interesting.
By the way, the walled garden has some
Listen.
strong enemies I haven't been able to deal with yet. But I think they are easy if I put myself towards doing it.
Oh.
This is one way in, but this is a long way I went into the Stone Titan Caves. I'm going to show you the quicker way in towards the bottom in a second. Now, I haven't showed you the quick way in yet, but I think I have it after this. I'm not sure what happens if Aurai dies or not here, but I tried to save her as quick as possible in order to prevent that. See, now it's hard to attack people on the stairs because it's so hard to hit. It's like awkward as F when you're trying to attack on the stairs.
Big.
Now, upon saving her,
Something terrible happened here. Let's take this back to Monsoon.
you have to go back to Monsoon, which I always pronounce it. I always pronounced it as something else, but you know. Oh, here's a quick way, by the way, if you just want to get straight down there without interrupting any of those bad guys. If you don't see that pointy dagger sword on my right, and then you've got the vigil on my left. You can make your way up from the south, and then make your way up. Or you, basically the bridge is a landmark in order to find your way there too. Now this is well hidden, this one here, unless you know where it is, unless you know what you're looking for. You can buy the translation from any Soborin Caravana, but the problem is you have to still go back to Monsoon either way, so yeah. So, going back towards Monsoon, you talk to Aurai. I keep saying different pronunciation for that, but as long as I say her name, innit?
Well met, friend. Excellent.
I guess you don't know where we're gonna go here. They're always gonna chuck us around to different regions.
I think we have enough to question him about.
So you just make your way to the temple in Monsoon, and then you just talk to Eilat, your god, your faction that you just joined. And then you questioned him.
Are you really the man that was struck by that?
Now they're going to give you a mission to find a lotus, a cave in other words, surrounded by lotus flowers.
I require your aid.
So here's the pathway towards the cave that you'll be looking for in order to achieve your next mission. Now on this one I kinda didn't get them to listen to me, but it doesn't matter because I still was able to move forward.
Why would he protect himself at the expense of everyone else?
So once inside you're going to see the rebel priest and you're going to talk to him.
Weak or strong, in our most desperate moments, you just stay back.
So in other words, I failed in getting him to listen to me, but it's cool, I don't mind. We can still achieve this without him.
I'm going to stay with the holy mission. This revelation doesn't change anything.
So you make your way back to Eilat, or your god, but then his servant there in front of him. You'll have to talk to him, and they'll give you a new mission. Once you've completed Truth and Purpose, you will have OutWard Peacemaker.
We have urgent business to discuss. So this
Now,
is troubling.
basically, I think this is the one about where they've been kidnapped and you have to start looking for them. Which took me about 20 minutes to find, by the way, because I could not find out where the hell they were. You can talk to Lockwell's guard, he will give you some information.
Thank you for your aid. Nice speaking with you. Listen.
And he will tell you where they are. You can find the prisoners, the spies that you're looking for, right there at Ancient Ruins. It'd be down here in the path of the poisonous water, but there will be pathways where you won't be poisoned, towards the cellar. Now, once down there, you will have a few bandits. They will be easy to kill, depending. If you got this far already, they will be easier for you to kill than what you dealt with already. Oh, this is what screwed me up here. It just kept opening and closing. I've got worried I might get stuck in there. but thank God that it actually opened when you want to leave, so then you just make your way back to Cardinal Bolam Acru, and then it will want you to go to Imakar Forest to convince the others to. They want you to put off the peace, like, so that it be peace, because they look like there's about to be a war between them both.
To call off the war will require an enormous effort. I wish I could, I really do. But without something tangible to cut.
Now, one of the people you have to convince will want a rare item. You have to go to Cabrel of Wind Temple if you haven't got it already. It's called a horror something. I'll get the right name in a second. I think it's called Horror Chitta, and you can just get it real easy by pulling the switch once entering and then jumping down, hurting yourself a little bit, or you can go the normal way and not hurt yourself. The guy with the dog, or the woman with the dog, Gabrielle,
Well done.
will want it, so once you give it, it's done. Now, the next person you have to convince will be in the inn in Emakar Forest. He's gonna want to fight you, so you're gonna have to fight him, and you're gonna have to win.
Too bad for him. Your force on Aurai will make me change my mind. Ha! I doubt that. What now? Well, that's too bad. Do you know what you're starting? You little weasel.
So I decided to kill or attack the puny Sargard Battlehorn. Now I didn't reload it here, that's my bad. It got me annoyed, that bit did. Just sitting there for a few seconds getting hit. So once I pulled out my axe, he went down straight. Don't worry, he can't die, he won't die.
Well, looky here.
Mark ended up texting me like 20 minutes ago saying he's on the bus, so I thought, okay then.
I cannot argue with that.
Now you can still talk to Risa. All you have to do have about 150 silver on you.
I cannot argue with that. Very well. I will do what I can to organize.
So once done, you just go back to Abrasar Desert. Now here's a warning, it will be under martial law, so you're going to have to find another way in. So if you don't know your another way in, I will show you another way in. Or, you know, if you've done your exploring, then you already know your way in.
Carry on then.
Now the other way in would be just like really close to the city itself. Let me just speed forward so you can actually see the map area. Wait, yeah, right here, right, this second one there, not the first one. Now once inside there will be poisonous monsters, there will be blue tripods, there will be bandits as well. All easy to deal with, as long as you don't get poisoned, you just have antidotes with you. Now you will fall down unless you go this area here where the stone floor is, so you'll fall down unless you pull the switch at the bottom, which you have to do once you fall down. Now once you left the under passage and went into the city itself via the under passage, you're going to talk to a guard, just give him 3 rations, make sure you have 3 rations on you. You can't buy nothing while you're there, so make sure you got 3 saved up.
Here's what you need to know.
She will give you the key towards entering the palace itself. And then you just make your way back under to the under passage via the slums. And then there'll be a wall here, you just open it with your key you just got. And once you've done you know a bit of exploring around the palace, you're going to come into these 2 people, which are bad in other words because they just killed the king and queen of Lavert. So I decided to attack them for doing this, in other words. So you do have times to put traps. So as I was saying, you do have time to put traps down, and if you do die, you just have to redo the passage again, and then go back up there via that way. The only reason I died was my guy just kept attacking, even though I told him not to. It might be my control, might be the game, I don't know. So upon killing them both, I'm not sure if they actually die. I think one of them lives in the end, like wounded. Thank God for that. So once done that, you just go to the bodies of the king and queen.
Return to Monsoon with all possible haste.
So then you just turn to Motion or Moonshun.
He makes a very compelling argument. I'll organize a convoy to Monsoon.
You can go on a convoy with him, or you can just stay there and make your way there. I think the convoy, as I do not want to do that long ass journey. Now I think this is the war one, where you go to war. You have a, the faction you're with has a battle. Now if this is the one that the moment you accept it, the moment you leave the door, they'll be fighting right outside. So make sure you're prepared. So you make your way towards the altar for your final showdown. So Elite can't attack and defend at the same time, so it's your job and the guards to take care of the Scrooge, the bad monsters that are here to attack Elite. And now once you've done that, once you leave the door, your place will already be on fire. They'll be fighting, there'll be soldiers. You can help them. I tried to save them, but I was just not ready. I didn't expect it to happen so quick. I thought I'd be at the front gate attacking, not somehow they got in already. So at least you get an epic battle out of this. I mean, because that's one of the great things about this game, about the story. If you look to my left, those are soldiers of Moonshun. Do not worry, they do not die, they just faint. So after this, they come back alive. As you can see, I wasn't really ready because I thought it'd be at the front, so I got poisoned and almost died. So make sure you got a lot of health, some health on you, or amount you want. And poisonous, anto. Traps, I say put traps down probably before you accept it, that way it might still be there when it happens. Now there will be a special monster you can kill, and you get a special one of a kind unique item from them. Now I haven't got the special kind of monster on here on the footage, but you will notice it. It'll be one of the tree people that I was attacking at the very beginning when I left the door of this place. But it'll be all glowy and purple and like, so you'll notice him when you see him. Now upon doing all this, you can actually buy a home in every place. Hollowed Mars, Emmercar Forest, Ambassador, Desert, all for 500 each. So, and you get a lot of stuff in there well, so I'll say you get your money back.
Nice.
So, cheers for watching. If you like this, let me know. Yeah, so, laters.